G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is Keyed vs HBZ, game 2 of 3. We have had game 1 already, that was number 240, and it was an awesome match, and that was 156's victory on the alien side, and we're going to go right into this game right now. That was a very short game. It was only a few minutes long. It was an awesome rush by Team 156, and now Keyed has the opportunity to fight back. You will have noticed that I didn't do a pre-game show with this game at all. I've jumped straight into it. That is because this game was over an hour long, and I'm only going to bring you 15 minutes of it. I'm going to bring you the first 5 minutes, the middle game 5 minutes, and the end game 5 minutes, but it will be very enjoyable nonetheless. It's simply not feasible for me to edit together over an hour of footage, as it does take me about 5 minutes to edit per 1 minute of game footage. Looks like we've got Team 156 trying to hold surface access very early. You might also have noticed that Tempest is not commentating this video with me. That's because he's being a good lad and studying for some exams he's got coming up, and left me to commentate on my own. And I hope you're not too sad about that, because I'd like to think you want to listen to me, but I'm sad that Tempest is not commentating with me. He will be back to doing that very soon as normal when we get some more games recorded. For now, looks like we've got Keyed moving into surface access to try and take it back. Excellent positioning from this Marine on Team 156, but he is taken out. Those skulks doing a great job of finding him and killing him there. I can't get over how awesome Team 156's rush was, but it looks like Keyed is going to be fighting back in a big way in this game. They have not allowed Marines to take surface access. They will have the opportunity to take it, and it looks like they're going to press right into ventilation and have the opportunity to do damage to the Marine extractor in that room. It has been way too long since I've casted a game. I am a little bit rusty, but I'm really enjoying this already. I've got to do this more often. Damn you work for taking all my time. Checking down here, we do have a very late harvester from Keyed going up there. They may have misjudged the assists there or something. We also have quite a late flight control extractor. No, I apologize, sorry, it is already up, so not a late flight control extractor. Great teamwork there from 156. They are holding, they're not pressing forward where they could be killed by roaming skulks. They're maintaining position in flight control and holding that extractor. And over here we've got 3 Marines on the 156 side taking out the skulks that were in ventilation. We have a skulk chewing on the surface access power node. This indicates that the alien team will be aiming for a hive in here, or perhaps they're just trying to hold it, but Marines are moving in the darkness. Here you go. This is a great example of the lighting system in Natural Selection 2 and the kind of gameplay situations it can produce. Those Marines moving in the pitch black and having to use their flashlights to probe the darkness for the skulks. It looks like Keyed has given up surface access for now, but there is a skulk hiding down near those crates, near the door that leads down to reactor. Look at that. This skulk displaying exceptional discipline. He is waiting for his moment. He's watching the Marine flashlights, and there we go. That Marine, when he started to fire on that alien's teammates, he moved out, and it was just perfect timing. This Marine taking down one skulk with his shotgun, getting damage into the others, but he has gone down, and Keyed has reclaimed surface access, and the power is out in there. Team 156 did manage to repair that power node a little, but not enough, and Keyed very aggressively pushing through into ventilation to start doing some damage in there. They are going to do a lot of damage to this extractor. One skulk going down, probably to pistol fire. Pistol being an excellent long-range weapon. Check out that skulk coming off the wall there to take out the Marine who was trying to kill his buddy, chewing down the extractor, and that has bought that skulk enough time. He will be able to take that out. Just checking out the action over in Crossroads. First, looks like a Marine pushing to Crossroads. That skulk is going to take down this extractor. I have someone in the Natural Selection 2 community has volunteered to try and make a mod for me for the spectator mode that will allow me to see player names. So already the community member Fiha has made the minimap mod for me that allows you to see the spectator map without me recording a separate spectator map spectator minimap stream. Fia did that for me, and it looks like someone else is looking to try and make a mod for me to be able to see player names, which would be just awesome. Can't get over how good that skulk player was from Keyed in earlier on when they came off the rock wall to kill the Marine coming in who was trying to kill his buddy on the extractor. Looks like we've got a bit of infestation spread towards surface access to try and take a hive, but now I have fast forwarded. This is the mid game, so you have been transported into the mid game. The game timer is now officially broken. I apologize. I tried to get it to work and to fast forward to the next time slot, but it simply wasn't feasible in the limited time I have to edit this video tonight. I've already spent 3 hours editing it, so I had to cut that out. So please excuse the game time being wrong. I'll leave it up there because it will allow you to identify moments in the video timeline. We have fades out at this stage of the game. This was about 30 minutes into the game, and fades are out on the field. That Marine falling down off the railing there. And a Marine Commander scan going down, and now grenades landing in ventilation to try and clear that fade out of there. This is a brave Marine moving in on his own to fight a fade. He's trying to press it back with some grenades. This Skulk going to try and close the distance, and now the fade coming in as well. The best thing you can do against a grenade launcher wielding Marine is close distance, like this fade did and like that Skulk did. This Marine, though, no grenade launcher for him. Now, the reason you want to close distance is because a grenade launcher wielding Marine does not have a secondary rifle butt attack, and so they can't engage you very effectively at close range unless they get a very, very lucky grenade off, but it's more likely they will do damage to themselves. Grenades, again, landing into ventilation. I don't think there are any aliens left in there, and Team 156 will probably be able to press in here and retake ventilation and drop their extractor again. Both teams probably quite high on resources at this stage of the game. It is a very, very late mid-game right now. This game just went on for a very long time. Let's talk about, let's talk about the reasons for that. In Natural Selection 2 Beta right now, the late game, the Tier 3 units are not in. Those units are the Onos, the Exosuit, and some other some other probably unrevealed goodies. We know about the Shift and the Shade for the alien team, but no doubt some other tech level 3, tier 3 stuff to come through. But the Onos and the Exosuit are the big ones, and they are the kind of unit that will allow games to be smashed through the mid game. They will allow an alien team, for example, to smash through Marine defenses with that giant Onos. We have seen that. That was the first unit ever teased for Natural Selection 2. It does exist. Unknown Worlds is currently fine-tuning it, and we'll probably see it very late in the beta development cycle, so look forward to that. But the Exosuit as well for the Marine side will be a large robotic unit. Probably might be similar to the heavy armor in Natural Selection 1. I don't know. I'm very excited to see what it is, what it looks like, and when we do, I think it'll just indicate that the Marines are going to be able to smash through alien mid-game blockages as well. So if the aliens have got fortified hives, the Exosuit is going to be the unit that can press through and crush defenses and kill fades reliably, so that will be exciting. Mac repairing the command station after a relatively successful alien attack there. They did quite a bit of damage to the Marine base, but not enough to break the stalemate in the middle of this game. This fade healing up, and I'm now going to cut through to the late game. So I'm going to bring you the end game here. We have a hive in Crossroads that has just gone up, and a bit of combat in here, so fades will be available to the alien team. Again, this is about the 1 hour 10-minute mark in this game. You can imagine the fatigue of the players in this game. There was fatigue on the cameraman side as well, so please excuse Tempest and my camera work at this late stage of the game. Successful defense of the hive there by that Skulk. There are Marines and aliens pressing each other's starts. You can see on the minimap that alien start is quite heavily infested, and towards heliport as well, but it looks the Marines are not going to be able to consolidate there in Crossroads. The aliens have in fact consolidated, and the infestation is now spreading out of that newly grown hive. You can see some quite heavy defenses there in ventilation, and a couple of no sentries in here, but phase gates are up at this late stage of the game. You would expect that, and the Marines look like there's nothing in surface access. There's a Marine base in reactor, and there's Marine base in flight control here, so it looks like a relatively Marine-dominated map. The aliens do have heliport though, and that is a big thing to have. A fade evolving up there, and now waiting for what looks to be a Marine attack. Team 156 is coming into heliport to try and kill this hive and eliminate the alien ability to get fades. That's what you want to do if you do get to a late game situation like this. You want to kill a hive to stop the fades, and once you stop the fades, you can probably press quite effectively on the main hive. Grenades relentlessly pounding that hive. It does go down. So if I had to guess, I would say that this would be Team 156's game to win, and if they do so, they will take this series 2-0. But I don't know. Let's see what happens here. We are now probably at the 1 hour and 13-minute mark. I do apologize, I don't know that game timer, but another hive from Keed in Crossroads. Sorry, did I call Heliport Crossroads over? I believe I did. There is a new hive in Crossroads, so Keed not giving up at all in this game. They are being tenacious, and I mean, you know that just looking at the length of the game. We have a phase gate in Reactor, and I think that is going to be what allows Team 156 to push through to Alien Start to try and end this game. They do have the ability to phase straight from Marine Start into basically into the primary Alien Hive. You see a lot of Marine attacks basing from Reactor. It's very common to get a phase gate and then a robotics factory in there, and I believe that is what Team 156 is trying to do right now to push through and end this mammoth game. I wish I could have brought you the whole thing. When NS2 has a replay editor, I will be able to bring you massive games. This Marine looks to be cleaning up the Crossroads hive, helped by a teammate with the rifle off screen. That hive is now down, and Keed is down to a single hive for sure now. The Marines were roving around the map, definitely locking down all available tech points, and it looks like they are now moving into Reactor en masse. There are at least 4 Marines in there now, and they will probably push through to Alien Start from there. There are sentry guns in here as well, so this is a very well defended position. They even have the extractor to add insult to injury, and here we go. We've got 3 Marines pushing through, but look closely at your minimap. There is a skulk in Marine Start, and you must watch that closely because something amazing is about to happen. We have an incredibly strong push now into Alien Start. A lot of aliens are dead. There are not enough eggs to restore these aliens fast enough. There's a flamethrower and 2 shotguns in here. That is a devastating combination. We have an arc cannon moving in, an arc moving in as well. There are no fades in here, so this is a big Marine push, but look at your minimap. There is a skulk on the command station on your minimap doing damage right now, even as this hive starts to go down. So if you ask me, this is a race to the finish now. The Arc has started firing on the Hydras. The Hydras have gone down. I don't know how much damage is being done to the command station. Neither Tempest or my camera perspective were at the command station, but GG says Mo better, and the hive is still alive. So that was a death of the command station. That is GG and a win to Keed to make the series 1-all. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave comments to let me know how I can improve. I always love reading them, and let me know if you liked it as well. I will see you all soon for more NS2HD videos. I really loved doing this cast. I love these clan matches. If you have a match that is coming up, book me on my calendar or send me an email at ns2hd@live.com.au and follow me on Twitter at ns2hd. Thanks for watching, everyone.